We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jack Morris, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one.
One ball, no strike. First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now the 2-1. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up, one there. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to get him started again following the double play. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bob Feller gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Into the box, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, not shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Aparicio is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. Here it comes.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Feller into his motion. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
At the plate, Paul Konerko. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
Not close. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second in Chicago. No score. Stepping in, friend Mel Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
From Mel Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fork ball. That's where you want it, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. A 1-1 is in off the plate.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count your favorite and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh. 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Oscar Mercado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Striding into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Feller sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Roberto Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Soft grounder left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First delivery to him on the way. Third inning, no score to this point. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Forkball is swung on and missed that time, and they're back to even 1-1. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
So digging in now, Danny Mendick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Aparicio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Larry Doby. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mel Reyes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mel Reyes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Starts him out with a forkball for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Mel Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-1.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Now here it comes.
Oh. 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Next will be the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Feller into his motion. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Yoan Moncada would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. White Sox strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Carlos Santana now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Pitch on the way.
Strike, 1. No ball, 1 strike.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 55. Roberto.
Riding in once again, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
The tag gets 1 to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball called for strike two. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with two strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Danny Mendick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Feller sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. That misses 2-0.
No strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Mazara's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Larry Doby, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And that'll bring in Mel Reyes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. One and 2.
1 ball. You strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Jimenez. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Back to the top of the lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Aparicio to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The center fielder, number 28, Mel Reyes. Garcia.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Paul Konerko, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now, down 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Feller pauses. Here's the 0-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, still down 3-0. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Standing in, Domingo Santana will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date.
Santana.
From the stretch.
No ball. 1 strike.
A ball and a strike. Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Ready for another shot now. Roberto Perez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, high.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Digging in, Danny Mendick. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Jay Spry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. Pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Digging in to try it again, Larry Doby. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
Hops this one up. Aparicio over to his left, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Aparicio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and in steps Big Frank. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a layoff Fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
To third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, a little better late than never, Dero. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Adam Simber is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Luis Robert will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 88, Luis Robert.
Paul Konerko will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Eloy.
Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. Second and third here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now batting, Yoan Moncada, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to minimize the damage here.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the second run will score as well.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. In now, Danny Mendick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
4 runs here in this half inning. Count now, a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. Slow roller out to short. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We've played 8 full. And the White Sox are out in front 4-3. Aaron Bummer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aaron.
Jose Abreu is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Leading off the inning, Mel Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, number 32.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bummer. Playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mendick ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Indians down to their final out now. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Chicago White Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jay Spry is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.